Knock, knock. I know you're in there. You shouldn't sneak up on people. It isn't very nice. Oh, look at you. You're an interesting fellow, aren't you? Just get out of Dr. Steiner's lab.
And what makes you say that? Oh, my bad. Of course, I forgot. Yes, you're right.
Don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. I've seen much worse. In fact, Steiner did a good job on you. Some of the others were real freaks when he finished with them.
I'm sorry, others?
My name is Spade, by the way. Sam Spade. And you are?
Fred. Just Fred.
I think I could be of great help to you, Fred. Why don't you come back in a bit and we'll talk? I'm a little busy right now.
Walk in, guess I'll have to break in.
You opened the gate.
What keen observational skills you have.
Well, if you're intending to enter the graveyard, you should know it can be a little dangerous. You see, there are zombies.
Yeah. Zombie schmombies. I met one of them. They're not that bad.
There's also her.
Her who?
It doesn't matter. She probably won't be there anyway.
Hey, Buster, you said before that you could help me. What do you mean by that?
Yes, I'm a businessman, you see. I dabble in many things, but I specialize in dead things. And if I'm not mistaken, you're dead, right?
That is what they say.
That head apparatus of yours is very interesting to me. It's removable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but I don't know much about it. No, I don't mean to brag, but I can replace it with other heads when I want. That much I do know. Watch. Well, now that sure as shit didn't happen before.
Oh, got any others?
Yeah, I do. See? Damn it! I was gonna use that!
No, you weren't. It was worthless, just like that corpse head. I can smell a Steiner prototype a mile away. The doctor is quite the idea man, but his craftsmanship is, shall we say, unreliable.
Guess I'm stuck with the jar then.
Oh no, not at all. You see, I am an expert in the art of head reanimation. I do wonderful work. Yes, we can definitely work out a business arrangement, you and I. I can show you lots of interesting things. You'd be surprised. You can do a lot of things with a dead head, Fred.
I suppose I'll have to take your word for it.
Tell you what, I'll prove it to you. I have a few things to finish up here, so I'll be around. If you encounter zombies on your little trek through the graveyard, and you will, remove their heads. Bring me back a few. 5 should do the trick, and I'll modify one for your use. Deal?
Sure, whatever you say. Just go away.
Good. See you later, Jarhead Gator. Be careful if you meet her. She's not exactly right in the head.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. Holy shit!
That's enough, Tululu. Come back here. You're bothering the man. I think he's been through enough tonight without you messing up his shoes.
And just exactly what do you know about what I've been through?
Oak Falls is a small place, and I have a lot of friends here. Besides, we've met you and me, back when Leaffy killed you. I was surprised that you came back, but that happens a lot these days. You know, you are so much more handsome now that you've passed over. That becomes you, Detective Fred.
You got me at a disadvantage here, lady. Who the hell are you?
My friends call me Juju Judy. You can call me anytime.
Well, maybe I'll take you up on that there, Jude. If you can give me some information.
Information? What information? All the information you need is that this is yours for the taking, dead man.
Pass. Now cut the shit and tell me what I want to know.
Okay, if you want to play hard to get, that's fine with me. Maybe you will use your manly strength to beat the information out of me. That might be fun. But you will have to deal with my minions first. Nice try, Detective Fred. Now, may the best dead man win.
Yikes. Maybe now would be a good time to block.
Ooh, you are better than I thought. Strong and handsome. I bet you are an amazing lover.
Judy, I have to tell you something. It may turn you on. So settle yourself. If I had a mouth, I'd hurl on you.
You are better than I thought. Strong and handsome. I bet you are an amazing lover.
Judy, I have to tell you something. It may turn you on. So settle yourself. If I had a mouth, I'd hurl on you.
You are tired, Detective friend. Perhaps we can end our struggles here.
Yikes! Maybe now would be a good time to block.
Oh, you think you have defeated Judy? Think again, sexy dead man. You will not get your answers from me. Not today. Au revoir, mon ami. Until we meet again. Mwah.
Great! Terrific! What the hell is this?
So, you decided to come for a visit after all. I was beginning to think you had forgotten about me.
I got a little sidetracked, and FYI, next time you tell somebody to come for a visit, you might want to provide a few more details about the crazy voodoo bitch on guard duty at the mausoleum.
So you did meet Judy. Spectacular, isn't she?
I don't know, no, spectacular ain't exactly the word I'd use. What are you, to an item? You seem to be a little too alive for her tastes.
Her tastes have changed over the years. Lucky stiffs. So, did you bring me the heads?
Yep, I sure did.
There, that should fit nicely. Well, what do you think?
Very comfy, thank you. And I'm sure I look like $1 million wearing some corpse's head.
Oh, you look fine. Honestly, it's not much worse than the brain in the jar thing. But then again, I'm used to looking at corpses. I think they're rather lovely. I can help you with all of your interchangeable head needs. I own the Head Shop franchise. Maybe you've heard of it?
Can't say I have.
Oh, where did you get this?
Voodoo Betty left it behind when she got pulled underground by the cast of Night of the Living Dead.
Judy.
Yeah, whoever. Do you know what that thing is?
Of course I do. It's a mutant worm. There are mutant worms everywhere in Hope Falls these days. They're amazing. When a mutant worm burrows into dead tissue, it has interesting effects. For example, if one were introduced to one of your heads, it would cause new and beneficial mutations, enhancing the head's powers. Head upgrades are also a specialty of mine. That gold worm there is one of the rarest and most powerful. It can permanently boost a head's performance. You're lucky. Judy never gave me a worm.
Tell me this. How exactly do you use these worms?
Anytime you find one, just get it to me. I can help you make the upgrade. For a small fee, of course.
Of course. Thanks, pal. I'll think of you every time I find a slimy worm.
Not just worms, heads too. I can modify heads that you collect so that you can use them. Swap them with your jar.
That sounds pricey. I don't exactly have a lot of scratch at the moment.
Yes, that does present a problem. Wait, I've got an idea. Not a problem. We'll just do the same deal as we did tonight. I can always use new head stock, and you're bound to come across a bunch of them. How about this? Whenever you collect 5 heads of any new type, bring them to the head shop. I will keep 4 and modify the 5th one for you. Sound fair?
That sounds like a deal. But how will I know whether you need what I've, collected?
Here, take this. When you collect 5 heads, give me a call at the head shop. The number's stored in there.
Hey, don't you need this?
Nah, I never use up all of my minutes anyway. Damn phone company. Besides, it's got a tracking device in it. I'll bet Doc Steiner will want to keep an eye on where you are. I'll let him know you have it.
Oh, shit! The doc! I almost forgot about him. Pitt and his goons grabbed him. They took him someplace called Creepy Hollow. Do you know where that is?
Sure. It's just beyond the graveyard. Out that way.
Thanks there, Sam. And thanks for the head, too. I'll be in touch.
You unearthed that from? I must have it.
They say it's a jungle out there. Well, they ain't seen squat till they've been to this place. I've been this deep in the bush since the day I was born. There's a cinch Steiner's around here somewhere. But where? What the hell?
Well, would you get a load of you? Yeah, you can drop the dukes, laddie. I'm not in the mood for fighting.
You what passes for entertainment in this nightmare? 'Cause I ain't laughing.
I can see that. I see you got one of the executioner's heads there.
Any idea what this one does?
This is a shrunken head. You put this on, and you'll shrink to the size of a wee little leprechaun. Why don't you go ahead, if you'll pardon the pun, and give it a try? You see, damned useful, really. Why, at that size, you can go into places you normally couldn't. Pipes, hollow logs, rat holes. You see? Fun, ain't it? Kinda like Alice in Wonderland, only without the eat me part.
Well, speaking of fairy tales, since you live here, why don't you make like Mother Goose and tell me a story? What's the deal with this horseman character?
The horseman first appeared the night after Pitt brought one of his boys out here to dispose of him. Left the body down by the lake, but there weren't no head attached.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
Well, the body disappeared, and right after that, the horseman showed up, riding on that big ghost horse of his, flames shooting out of his nose. Yeah, the horse, that is. The horseman, well, he ain't got a nose to speak of course.
I need to find this horseman. Where is he?
Find the horseman? Nobody finds the horseman. He finds you.
Listen, you Mick bastard. I don't have a choice. He's got his lousy mitts on an acquaintance of mine, a doctor that might be the only person who can fix me up.
If you want to go searching for the horseman, you're on your own. I'll be off now, but I'm sure we'll see more of each other while you're in the hollow. If you survive, of course. Ta!
It's locked.
Hey there, Chief. Good luck with your thing.
guess you must be the horseman.
Do tell! What gave you away, wise guy?
Hey, Sam. Got some heads for you.
You unearthed that from?
Feather Dome. What the hell? Can't hurt to take a look.
Looks like the fighters are ready, and we are about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the feathers to fly. Are you ready? Then cry havoc and let's slip the cocks of
war! Interesting sport. Maybe I should consider getting a piece of this action.